Alright, welcome everyone to A Programmer Plays Astronite. In our previous episode, we went looking for the Fighting Festival ticket. We did not find it, so we bit the bullet and we went to the core. The core trapped us, sent us through a little gauntlet. Baylock broke us out. And we, in the process, found the Fighting Festival ticket that we were looking for in the first place. So now, we are at the Fighting Festival, and we can begin. Spirity recovered. Oh, come on. I'm honestly taking more damage from enemies spawning on top of me than I am enemies attacking. It's not ideal. Oh, okay. That's not great. Seems like shenanigan that guy can touch the spikes and I can't. Huh. Huh. I would love for there to be an upgrade that makes our bullets bigger, you know? Well, if we needed any cash, this is certainly an effective way of getting it. Which, I mean, is no surprise at all. That's weird. Nah. Okay, okay. We're incrementally getting better. Oh, come on. Alright, round 5. I don't know how you would do this with... Oh, fuck. With the normal amount of damage output. Like, I'm not saying it seems impossible, it just seems very painful. Pause. Amazing! Our challenger has beaten all records. Nobody has ever made it this far. Will our challenger and his pet make it to the last round? Did he just call me a pet again? Don't mind him. Let's continue with the festival. This isn't over yet. It's time to catch our breath and face the last rounds. Let's go. Let the festival continue. Life. Oh. Interesting that he drops 5. Considering that we just literally can't have that much health. That was silly of me. That was stressful. Ah, didn't see the guy spawning on me. Damn. So now we gotta redo all of that. Oof. This is why I cut the episodes. Yeah, and see, now we've got so much more cash than we actually need to do this stuff. Oh, we started round 1. I just said round 8. I was about to be really excited. I was like, hell yeah, that... Oh, you're joking. Well, I don't know what just happened, but I just completely... Like, I know what happened, but I don't know why I just completely abandoned playing the game right there. Enemies spawning on top of me is not very fun. Jump right into it. Alright, let's try. Don't remember what this one is. Doesn't matter. I messed up the jump and killed myself. What's funny is we've now almost got enough money in our pocket that even dying, we have enough left over for the remaining upgrade that we haven't purchased. Come on, self. I don't know why I just did that. Do you feel like I've just turned my brain off here and I don't know why? No, right there, turned it off again. Do I need a change of pace or something? No, I don't think so. Like, we're probably fine. Just need to be a little more present here. And not just try and power through. I don't know why I just did that. Making mystifying choices that I myself have no explanation for. Could be doing better here, but I wish I could just like hold the button down to continuously fire, you know? Giving myself arthritis trying to button mash here. I don't remember what the pattern of the spawns was in. Well, it was like that. It was, one above each platform. Gosh. Oh. I'll be honest, I'm struggling more on this than I thought I was. I was expecting to kind of like choke on it, but I'm making a lot more like dumb mistakes than I was expecting. Like that one right there. I knew that guy was going to spawn over there. There's no reason why I should have left myself in position to take that damage. And right there, just letting these enemies spawn on top of me. I don't have an explanation. This round's done for, though. Like, I probably should be like getting in the habit of, if I know I'm not going to be able to survive a round, I should give up, but I don't know. There's enough, I've played enough games where I'm like, there's no way I make this, and then like we squeak out a win. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna try it again. And if this one goes poorly, then we'll change it up and go to the vendor and get the remaining upgrade, just to have like a change of pace. That was silly. Because I do think a lot of the problem that's happening right now is that I'm just tired of doing this. Go to one of the sides on this one, I think. I was getting ahead of myself. Whew. Very nearly let myself get spawned on again. Right, this is the step that I was thinking of. Pause. Alright. Skip. Life. Actually, I only need the one. Can I just leave those, I wonder? Let's just see. Oh, they despawn. Well, that's annoying. It would have been a cool strat to be able to leave them and not have to worry about it, you know? Alright. Fuck me. Really? It just... If it spawns on you, you're dead. The end. I'm pretty annoyed by that. Because that, A, is inconsistent with all the rest, and B, it's, you know, that's just an insta-death. Alright, one more. Because we did pretty well on that one, all told. silly pip of damage to take. Right. We're up this life. Okay. Alright, furthest we've ever been. There's a boss here. I'm going to be upset. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, today's challenger has made it to the last round. Let's give our brave hero a little break. Nobody has ever been this close to victory in the festival's history. I'm not surprised. I hope the prize is worth it. And now, without further ado, our mighty challenger and his intrepid pet. If he calls me a pet just one more time, I can't guarantee his safety. Let's give them some energy to face the last round. Let the festival continue. Alright. I was halfway expecting those to be a trick. Okay. Winner! Hey, we got an achievement. Win the fight festival. Please let me go out and hit the save station. Spectacular, we have a winner. I can't believe it. I've been waiting so long for this moment. You finally made it to the end of the festival. It was amazing. What a show. Most impressive. It was tough, but in the end we made it. I'm exhausted. Before wrapping up the fighting festival, let's proceed with the prize ceremony. What will it be? Go ahead. Ah, health module. Can survive a little longer. Interesting. A life block. I'm sure it will be very useful to you. And with this, we put an end to this fantastic edition of the Fighting Festival. See you next edition. Alright, interesting. Very interesting. That make our energy bar a little bit longer too? Huh. Weird that the Fighting Festival loops around on this. Tell you what we're gonna do before we go down, because I can't guarantee that I'm not gonna trigger another like thing that I can't get out of. Let's take the teleporter, because we've not got enough money that we can just do this with impunity. Take the teleporter to the shop. We'll buy the last thing. See if he says anything. With Eyes of Tea, you can see enemies' health. Alright, perfect. Here you have your Eyes of Tea. No achievement. Really? Just no acknowledgement whatsoever for buying everything in the shop. That seems crazy to me. I'm just double checking that there's no like hidden... Huh. Can't talk to him. Wow. Alright. Well, that's pretty underwhelming. That's okay. Whatever. It's fine. Save here, just in case. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but just in case. Alright, so if we go down and to the left, I'm betting that there's going to be a save point. No. Puzzle? Really? Oh, clear mind. Solved all puzzles. We did it. The gate is open. Some empty rooms in order to create some tension, I assume. Here's that save that I was expecting. Alright, so I am assuming that if we go down here, that will be the last room on the map. I'm hoping that's the case. Because otherwise it means there's a hidden room somewhere that I haven't spotted. Wait! I have a weird feeling. Yeah, me too. Something tells me that if we have things to do, now's the time to finish them. I agree. We need to know that once in the core, there's no way back. As far as I know, we've 100%ed everything. We've gotten every room that I can see on here. There might be some hidden rooms, but we've gotten the achievement for clearing all puzzles. We've gotten the achievement for doing all the echo rooms. In the top corner, we've gotten all the pips, so I think this is it. It's incredible you have made it this far. I might have to thank you in the end. Your friends never made it to the core. You have been good entertainment all these time. But all things come to an end. It's time to put this little trouble in order. This planet once belonged to us. I have come to reclaim it. I know your goal, but I also know you'll never make it out of this room alive. Hey, I don't want to be rude, but we have to put an end to this once and for all. It's too late. The purification process has already begun. The core of this planet will be mine, just a matter of time. I will not allow it. You pathetic maggot. I'll squash you, and once the planet is in my hand, I'll purge your race. Nobody can stop me. Die. Okay. Alright, this is not the way to do this. Okay. Still not the way to do that. Oh. Yeah, alright. Took a lot of hits there that shouldn't have. Alright, you know what? Just on the chance that that dialogue plays... Wow, really? It plays just every time you walk over that spot. Alright, well this is not the one. Honestly, that was significantly worse than the first one. Oh. Okay, well I'm in a place that I don't think I can not take damage from. Alright. Again, I think partially because I'm just kind of tired of this game. Like, I haven't had a great time with it. I'm playing sloppy. I'm making attacks that are really, like, right there, I should have dodged. Cornered myself there. Like, I'm trying to just, like, face tank through things, and I shouldn't. We've only got 6 health and no healing mechanics, so that is not the way to do things. Though, I do kind of feel like... this, okay, that seems like shenanigans. I don't know. I feel like something about the game design kind of encourages you to just, like, throw yourself at it, and this fight in particular, it feels like it's getting hits no matter what I'm doing. So, unless I want to, like, really slow this down, I need to just get the damage out. Alright, so that's that one. I did so much better the first time than I've done every time since then. fist being off screen like that seems bad? Shouldn't I have had to destroy it? I kind of think I might have just bugged the boss fight, which would be annoying. I think I did. Because I need to kill the hand, and it's just... But it went off screen and didn't come back, so I think I hit it in a place where the animation then didn't know what to do. Alright, so... Ah, come on. Like right there. What am I supposed to do there? I'm having a great time with this. And I know that it's mostly because I'm trying to face tank through it, and obviously don't face tank through bosses, but... Alright, does he have a phase 2? Ah! You may have defeated me, but you can't stop the purification of the core. You'll never make it out alive. So no phase 2, hopefully? Who's the worm now? Defeat the unknown. The core! We're finally here. Look at all these machines. They're upsetting it. They're upsetting it. It's the purification process. We must stop it. Okay, huh? We're trapped. Darn it. We must destroy these machines as soon as possible. What's going on? The purification process is in the late stages. The core's already too unstable. Quickly, let's keep destroying those machines. I've got a bad feeling that like a thing's gonna come down, do 1 point of damage to me, and then because I'm on my last point of health, that's gonna be it. Wait, if we keep destroying these machines, all of this will crumble and we'll be trapped. But we will save the core of the planet. Damn it, why did we make this far to give up now? You're right, we must save the planet. We'll be trapped forever. I know, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I must fulfill my mission. Yachtly, I want you to know it's been an honor fighting by your side. The honor's all mine. You rescued me from that damn cage and I have a great adventure with you. It'll be an honor to end our journey together. Sorry for getting you involved in this mess, but I'm happy to be by your side. Counting on... Okay, good. That did not hurt me. Hooray. That's a lot of particles. Alright, and this is the part where Yachtly sacrifices himself to save us, I'm betting. Sir, the localizer shows he's right below. Oh, no, we just literally get dug out. Good, quick, open a hole. There he is. Sir, seems there's someone else. Astronite, can you hear me? Mission accomplished. Go back home is the achievement that we just got. Finish the game. In memoriam of Joseph Claret. I didn't read the rest. I just didn't have time. Alright. Dominic Claret. Z-Wave Sound. Jordi Quiz. So, alright. Let's talk about this game. First and foremost, let's acknowledge I have a bias against 1-bit art. Black and white pixels for me does not do it. 6 hours, 8 minutes, 15 seconds, 100%. Like, I just don't like that. And this game wasn't technically that. It was more of a grayscale because we did have the occasional gray in there. But I don't know, it's not my jam. I really genuinely believe that 8-bit color is worlds better in terms of. So this just puts us right out there. So yeah, that's the game. Go back to the title screen. 8-bit color is so much clearer. Like, the possibility space obviously is massively larger, and just like it makes like visual communication within the game a lot better, a lot clearer. And the developer can, oh, this color is associated with damage, this color is associated with health, whatever, or just, these things contrast against each other, but not literally like contrast as in value, contrast as in this is like a blue and this is a red, so you can easily tell them apart even though they're the same brightness level. So right out the gate, this game is playing on the back foot because I just don't like its art style. I do think it did a good job within the art style. It's just not for me. There's a lot of choices in this game that I didn't care for. The big one, obviously, you've heard me all throughout this playthrough bitch and moan about how I don't like the way that this game didn't have a healing mechanic of any kind. Like, the max health that we could get to was 6. Hollow Knight, a famously difficult Metroidvania, starts you out with 5 and immediately gives you a healing spell. So, like, in a pretty concrete way, this game ends harder than Hollow Knight starts. And I really feel like that, like, negatively impacts a lot of things in maybe not super obvious ways. Like, because there's no healing, it means that I'm, like, more hesitant to explore because I want to find save points and, like, explore from there. It's got Hollow Knight's, like, you're dropping your money and need to go get it back thing, so it's punishing you anyways for dying. This game had I felt like, kind of a lot of instant deaths. Like, we saw one there in the fighting festival where a thing spawned on me and that's it, you're dead. But also spikes that would hurt you. There was that section at the top of the map where you would hit a spike, it would hurt you and knock you out of the air, thus you would fall into one of the bottomless pits, and that would also hurt you. And because there's no healing mechanic, no charms to, like, let you regenerate health or anything, it really made me feel like, all right, well, I need to go back to the save or quit out, because otherwise I'm going to drop my money several rooms removed and maybe not be able to get it. Let's talk about the money, actually. So the game economics is complicated and weird. This game's economy, in general, for most of the game, like, right up until this tail-end episode, we needed money to buy stuff, which is good. I like that. But then you get to that really abrupt, like, all right, and now there's nothing to spend money on. And we see this in, like, Zelda games a lot, right? Like, you get to a point where you're like, I've spent money on buying a tunic and buying something for a side quest, and now I've just got nothing left to spend this money on. But you've spent all these hours building up the habit of collecting everything, so you're still doing it even though it doesn't make sense, and then you're sort of annoyed at yourself for doing it. And yeah, this game, I feel like, could have used more, like, really, like, small quality of life. Like, there was no, like, this game easily could have had a magnet upgrade that pulls Spiriti towards you. I would have happily dropped 500 or 1,000 Spiriti on that, and I think that would have made for, a more pleasant experience. In general, I think this game could have used more little rooms with minor quality of life things it could have used some sort of like charm system or something. But yeah, the fact that the enemies don't drop health. There's no, even though we know that mechanic exists because we got health drops in the fighting festival, enemies could have spawned those. Very rarely, maybe, but that would have been, like, I would have been super excited about that. There's no healing spell, there's no enemy health drops, there's no Estus flasks. Like, the only way to heal is to hit a safe spot, and that also respawns enemies, so, Other thing, I felt like even with like maxed out range, our gun couldn't shoot that far. I was very often not like there in the fighting festival. I would be on one platform, the enemy would be on another, and I couldn't reach that. I needed to jump over there and shoot at them, and I would have loved to be able to get some upgrades. And again, like a charm system where like you're making a choice of like maybe I exclusively want the Spirity Magnet Charm, or I want some extra range. That would have been an interesting choice to be making. We couldn't make that choice. Classic gripe from me, this game didn't have a bestiary. It sorta did. You got the upgrade that let you see enemy names, but this game could have just had a bestiary, and it didn't, and that's a shame. That's leaving content on the floor. The bosses, I liked the bosses pretty well. Like at the time, I didn't, because they were often just a little annoying. But I do think like as bosses, they were functional. Like you could learn their patterns, or like me, try and just brute force through them. They did bug out occasionally, so like we saw on just a few moments ago, one of the boss's hands just went off screen. It's like, I can't kill the boss. His hand is not here for me to shoot, so I guess I have to restart. That sucks. But overall, difficulty wasn't that bad. Let's see. Map. Again, and this is part of why I don't like the black and white art style. The areas struggle to feel that different. They did do a decent job of like, okay, this is like gravelly caverns, this is underwater caverns, this is underground building, this is a technological bunker thing. Like they did well with what they had, but it makes it hard to really differentiate within that art style different areas. Like, could have had a blue area, a green area, and a red area, and we didn't. I did get pretty annoyed at some of the, like, there's a point where we died because we entered a room from the wrong direction and got locked into a cutscene and drowned because we were in a cutscene, but the water damage keeps happening. That really irritated me. The teleports costing 25 Spiriti to use each time, I feel like was a design flaw. What I would have done is make it so that turning it on costs like an initial fee of 100 Spiriti. And then after that, they're free. Like, you can just use them. Because that would probably get the player to spend the same amount of Spiriti, but it would feel good to find them in a way that they currently didn't feel great. Like, you'd find them and you'd be like, oh, cool, I can get back here, except that it costs money to do, and I really hate spending the Spiriti, especially if I'm going and coming right back, and it's like getting double punished, or if, like, a couple episodes ago, I made a mistake and like go to the wrong place and then need to go to a third place and then come back. It just feels bad, you know? I think Hollow Knight had the right of it, where you pay to unlock a stag station and then you're fine. I imagine this game probably had a lot of decisions made in order to not be Hollow Knight. This game came out, as we can see on here, in 2022, so a lot of decisions made by Hollow Knight, decisions made by imitators of Hollow Knight that is probably trying not to be exactly the same, didn't super work for me. One thing that I really didn't like about this game, or just like was disappointed, it's not, I feel like I phrased that too strongly. There was a lot of typographical errors and translation errors that would be so trivially easy to fix. Just update your translation file with slightly different text. Like, there's single quotes in places that there shouldn't be, typos with instead of save, it would be save. And that's just literally someone hitting the B key when they're supposed to be one letter to the left on the V key. Like that. I have a fairly low tolerance for that, I guess. I thought I had a good tolerance for it, and I don't actually. I think it takes me out and it annoys me so much. And that's an interesting thing that I think has changed for me now that I'm streaming the games and reading the dialogue aloud. It feels more ridiculous, and I notice it more. And it would be so easy to fix. Like any game where fixing the translation is hard has really messed up architecturally. So, yeah. Also, speaking of underwhelming things, the fact that I bought all the items and the shopkeeper didn't even like say anything, didn't acknowledge it in any way, felt kind of bad. So yeah, overall, this game was starting at a disadvantage and never managed to do things, like never managed to delight me enough to really get ahead. It was always on the back foot, and every time it made a mistake, it got further back and never managed to wrest it back forward. There's a lot of very technically competent things that it did that I wasn't really acknowledging because they were just competent. You know, there were things that other Metroidvanias had done, and there wasn't enough like really unique and exciting for me to be like, oh, cool. Like some of the most unique things that it did were like finding the fighting festival entry ticket in the late stages of the plot after you found the 3 MacGuffins. That was a surprise to me, but not like a delightful surprise. So, yeah, overall, this for me, when I do my end of year tier list, is definitely going to end up either in the it's fine or in the I didn't like it category, because ultimately, I don't know, wasn't great. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Astronite. 100%, we did it. I really wish that this game got a version 1.1 that like fixed a couple bugs, updated a few translation things. I would love for this game to get a 1.1 that added a few more secrets and like deepened the game a little bit, but I mean, this game came out in 2022. I don't see it happening at this point. If they hadn't pushed out a translation update within the first year, it's probably not gonna happen. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Thank you all very much for watching. I wish I had enjoyed this game more. I'm a little bit bummed that I wasn't more into it, but really wasn't into it. Don't like 1-bit games. I'll see you guys in the next series. Hopefully it'll be a banger, or maybe I'll rage and you guys will watch me rage. Who knows? I don't. So yeah, until then, bye.